This is a tutorial for the LSU SREC Data Hub SPF-PFS site. This website will allow you to collect and store your data, track your implementation efforts, and maintain your records for grant activities. This video is going to go through the basics of getting in and around the Data Hub. To log in for the first time, you'll click on a link sent to you in your invitation email. This is the login page for the HNCs. You'll enter your email address and password given to you in the invitation email, and then you'll go ahead and change your password the first time you log in. Before you log in, I'd like to mention some security features of the site that are important for you to keep in mind. First, as you can see, there's a forgot button in case you can't remember your password. If you click on the button, it'll ask you to enter your email address. It's important that you enter the same email address as your username, because if you enter a different email address, it's not going to go anywhere. So enter the same email as your username, click submit, and it's going to send you an email with a link to change your password. You'll also get an email if you have 3 failed login attempts within a 5-minute period, and you'll be locked out for 5 minutes. So if you do get locked out, you can either just wait the 5 minutes and try to log in again, or you can follow that link in the email that you'll receive to go ahead and change your password. Okay, I'll go ahead and sign in now and show you how to change your password once you log in for the first time. And for demonstration purposes today, I'm using a fake Avoyles Parish account. Okay, so for the first time you log in, you're going to come to Account Settings up here on the right hand of your screen. You're going to enter your current password and then put in a new password. It does have to be at least 8 characters. Click Submit. Then to get back to the HNC dashboard, you're going to click the LSU SREC Data Hub logo at the top, and it's going to bring you back to the main page. So this is your dashboard. This is the screen that's going to appear whenever you log in to your account. Each of these buttons represents a form page where you'll be able to both enter data and view and edit data that's been previously entered for your parish. So we're going to go into the policy changes form page so you can see what it looks like. You'll see there's a short description at the top to let you know what kind of data is going to be entered into those forms. Some of them give a little bit more guidance than others. There's going to be a button here to add new data, and then you'll see a table underneath, which is going to show all of the previous entries that your parish has entered under this form. And it's not going to show every field in the form, but it'll be enough for you to be able to know, have a good idea of what you've entered in and what might be missing. So you will only be able to see the information that's been entered under your parish, but just know that the LSU evaluation team and OBH will be able to see everyone's data. Let's go into Add Policy Change so that you can see what the forms look like. As you can see, it's a pretty basic layout. At the top is going to be a parish dropdown, but it's always going to be automatically filled in for you, and you just don't need to fool with that one. It's not going to let you change it at all, change your parish. So you'll be able to skip over that one. The other fields are going to be text box, they're going to be drop downs. The dates are all in calendar format, so you can choose a date on the calendar. There'll also be some check boxes. So let's go ahead and enter a new policy. Let's say we have, as a result of our grant efforts, we've been able to ban persons under 21 from bars. We're going to say this is a new policy, and we'll just leave it as effective today. Then it's going to ask us for the policy type. So in this case, I want to say municipal level, but I want to show you, if I click Other, you'll see another field box pop up. This is a feature that a lot of the forms have, where if depending on what you choose from the dropdown, another field might appear for you to give a little bit more detail. In this case, we're just going to put municipal level, and it wants us to describe the purpose, and the purpose is to decrease under 21 access to alcohol. And you can be more descriptive when you're filling these out. There's plenty of room to put more text. And we also have an option to upload the policy document. It could be a PDF, a Word document. You would just click this browse button, and your My Documents window will open up for you to choose the file. All of the forms will have this notes and comments field at the bottom. This is a great field to use if you feel that there's information you want OBH or the evaluation team to know that wasn't asked in the form, or you feel that information you've entered in the form maybe need a little bit more clarification or detail. You can even just use it for your own notes for yourself. For example, if you feel like you need to update a portion or some part of it's incomplete, you want to come back and add more detail, you can put that in there. Now, to save the form, you're always going to click Submit. And another security feature that's important to note now is that you will be logged out of your account if you are idle for 15 minutes. Once you log out, any information that you've entered in that hasn't been saved, that you haven't submitted, is going to be lost. So it's a good habit, if you leave your workstation, just go ahead and click that Submit button so that it'll save whatever information that you're entering in, and you won't lose it in case it takes you longer than you think to come back to your desk. So let's say we just want to very quickly see what we entered in on our previous form. I click that View button, and it's just going to show all of the possible fields that I could have filled in and all of my the data that I entered. To go back and forth, I can either click on this Policy Changes to go back to the main policy change page, or I can click Back to Policy Changes. Now let's say I do need to go back in and add a little bit more detail. I can click this Edit button next to my entry, and it's going to go right back to the form page, and I'll be able to enter any new information, change whatever I need to, and as always, please make sure you click Submit to make sure that your changes are saved. Now, another thing to note is that you cannot delete any entries from this table. There might be situations where you put something in erroneously or something that doesn't belong there. If that happens and you just want the entry deleted altogether, all I ask you to do is to go in and edit, and whichever is the main field for this one, it's the name of the policy, go ahead and type something in like erroneous entry, please delete, or something like that. Something that says, please delete, duplicate, please delete. And once I see that, as I'm going through data every now and then, I'll go ahead and delete that entry for you, okay? Now, in order to get back to your screen, your dashboard, to fill out a different form, all you'll need to do is click one of these HNC Home links, or you can always click the LSU SREC Data Hub logo, and we are back to our dashboard.